second stimulus check. Second wave of stimulus check 2.0. Is it coming? How much? When is it going to get approved? Unlike other channels, we aren't going to give you clickbait and hold you 10 minutes to tell you something at the very end. And unlike accountants with slick back hair in Chicago or financial guys out of Maryland that want to debate this issue up the wazoo, we're going to give you the answer at the 10-second mark. There's no second stimulus check. There's no second stimulus check, but there are two other programs that can pay you more money than a second stimulus check as a grant. What's going on? Let's back up. The second stimulus check is a lot of pipe dreams. It is part of a proposal put together by a member of a delegation of a couple senators that want to pay you $2,000 per month over 6 weeks at least, 6 months at least, giving you $12,000 in your pocket. And as soon as you hear that, you're like, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. It's so ridiculous that it has not become a issue before members of Congress. It is not for a vote. It's basically something some senators wrote that's going nowhere. End it there. Let's not talk about the second stimulus check any further. Let's move on to PUA and unemployment that pays you as much as $1,000 per week. $4,000 a week versus a $2,000 pipe dream per month. Why am I focusing you this way? Because I want you to get money that is realistic and actually occurring now versus some accountant in Chicago that wants to talk to you and 1.5 million other people about something that's a pipe dream. The second stimulus check is not happening, but PUA and unemployment insurance is happening. PUA pays you as much as $900 per week. In every state, if you qualify for maximum benefits under PUA, you'll be getting at least $350 per week with an additional add-on from the federal government of $600 per week. That's upwards of $900 per week to $1,000 per week, nearly $4,000. That's happening right now. So have you done it? Of 4 videos that we've recorded today, we did one about PUA, one about EIDL, this one and a PPP video. The PUA video is the most important one you need to watch because it explains the entire process, but we are going to give you a summary right now. PUA means the same thing as unemployment benefits. It's just for different type of people. You both get the same benchmark, upwards of $900 of maximum benefits. The way it works is the following. You have to go into your unemployment website of your individual state. You have to apply for benefits. You have to get those benefits approved, your application approved. The next step is to request benefits for each respective week. And we address this. People who have commented below in all these videos have said they got approved for PUA, but they don't see any money coming. What's going on? Because then you have to go back in and ask for benefits every respective week that you're impacted by COVID-19. It's at that point when you ask a series of questions, then you're certified to receive benefits for that week, which starts at about $700 plus. After you do that, it'll send you to the next week until it brings you up to the present day. And imagine, if you qualify for benefits back to your stay-at-home order issued in mid-March, then you could be, as a result of watching this video, going on a state employment website, applying, and possibly getting minimum benefits of approximately $700 per week. As we discussed in a video 2 days ago that got almost 100 comments within a few minutes, we discussed how you might escalate or request maximum benefits. What is maximum benefits? Maximum benefits can be as high as $1,000. How does it work? Maximum benefits in every state is listed online. It's generally about $300 to $400 per week. That is thrown on top of a $600 amount provided to you by the federal government as a result of the CARES Act. So the CARES Act is $600, maximum benefits about $300 to $400 per week. So you're looking at about $900 to $1,000 per week. How do you get that? It depends. In some states, they will, well, it all starts the same way, but then after that it changes. In all states, you first have to get approval for either unemployment or for a PUA. Once you do, you're at the minimum benefits. You're at about 700 something per week, 600 plus the 135 or 169 per week. But if your 2019 return suggests that you made at least $30,000 that year, then you can qualify for maximum benefits. Why am I saying $30,000 per year? It generally seems to be that around $30,000 or more is what qualifies you for maximum benefits. If you didn't file a 2019 tax return, which a lot of your comments have been about, then if you have documentation to substantiate you were paid and you made at least about approximately $30,000 in 2019, your payroll stubs, you have checks from your vendors to your business that substantiates your earnings, then you submit them. As we've indicated to you before in the video about PUA today, basically you go through the process, you get approved for base benefits. After you get approved for base benefits, then you go to your computer, you open Microsoft Word, you write a letter, you say, hi, thank you for approval for me for PUA. I think I may qualify for more benefits or maximum benefits. Here, attached Exhibit A is my 2019 tax return, financial documents, payroll, whatever documents you have that substantiates the letter. Please review this and indicate whether I qualify for increased benefits or maximum benefits. Convert the letter to a PDF. Get that financial document into PDF format, go to your state's unemployment website, sign and go to correspondence tab, upload the document. This is after you've been approved for minimum benefits. Upload the document, and they will respond accordingly. This is the same whether you're an where your benefits stem from unemployment benefits or PUA. And this is important to understand. Unemployment benefits and PUA are basically the same calculation. Every single thing that I just told you is the same thing for PUA or unemployment. The only difference is the following. When coronavirus hit, we had our states in place with unemployment benefits. It's existed for decades. But they had nothing in place for independent contractor benefits. So members of Congress did something finally right, and they realized that there were people who were impacted by COVID-19 who were employees, like an employee at Home Depot. And then there were people who were impacted that were independent contractors or self-employed, like an Uber driver. And they realized, wait a second, the way the law is written, we are providing benefits to employees, the Home Depot employee, but not to an Uber driver. We need to do something about that. So that's why they passed PUA. And so PUA became live on April 28th. But the money, the calculation is the same whether you're a PUA or whether you're an whether you're an employee that's been impacted by COVID-19. As indicated in that video that we did today about PUA, which is incredibly complex for minutiae and unusual circumstances, if you were both a Home Depot employee and a Uber driver that had two jobs and both of them were impacted by COVID-19, what do? Watch that video. It's a video that answers your questions because most of you, God bless you, are sophisticated and understand these processes, but you have questions about what happens if you're both things, what happens if this thing is that. You have more sophisticated questions, which is what we're here for. And we're making these videos based upon your questions. So that's the good news. It's great news that who cares? Who wants to sit back at 12 noon in a Chicago tax firm with a slick back hair and talk about a second stimulus check and read some news articles that's not going to make you money when we can tell you about PUA and unemployment insurance that might apply to you and might pay you a minimum of $700 a week and a maximum of potentially $1,000 a week. We're here to get you relief and answer your questions about how to do all these forms, how to do the websites, there are glitches on the websites, there's delays in getting payments, there's confusion about you get approved for PUA, but then you don't get the benefit, you don't get the check. It's just very confusing. And we feel for you because, in some states in the Midwest, you can pick up a phone and they will answer in these departments. In California, they don't answer anything. In some states, they don't answer anything. In Hawaii, they send you the check in May. In Midwest, they send you the payment by direct deposit in 3 weeks. In California, they send you a debit card 4 weeks after you ask for the money. I mean, it's just a wild west of mess. But the good news is that when you drop us comments, we see the comments, we respond to them within 4 hours approximately. We then see if other people have the same comment, which is happening a lot. And the greatest thing is when you actually see someone else's comment say, hey, I had the same comment as that other guy or woman. It's the same situation as me. What do you think about that? It is helpful because it explains something that we need to address. Other times, it suggests to us something that we don't know. Some of you have indicated glitches on websites. Some of you have indicated delays in processing. Some of you have indicated confusion about, I've been approved for PUA, but how do I get the benefits for that individual week? We explain that in the other video. There's a lot of minutia because a lot of you have worked your entire life. You have never asked for relief. You have never gone through anything like this. You do not generally go on unemployment websites. A lot of you are like that. You are business owners and you go to an unemployment website and it's badly made. It's badly designed. It's not done by a tech firm. You answer the questions, you click the buttons, and something goes afoul. And you're like, okay, how do I get help? And the way we're able to formulate these answers is based upon our ability to speak to other states where they actually answer the phone, or based upon what we've seen in other responses, or based upon a pooling of collective answers. If we don't know the answer, we'll tell you. So with that, second stimulus check, not coming. Second stimulus check, second wave, not coming. Stimulus check 2.0, not coming. Stimulus package 2.0, not coming. Yeah, if you want to join the 1.5 million people that want to watch someone's video talking about something that's not happening, go ahead. But PUA happening, went live April 28th. Did you apply? Unemployment benefits went live in March. Well, has always been live, but for purpose of COVID-19 was live in March. Did you apply? PPP, that horrible thing that we've been, in another video today, we tell you, yeah, you can apply, and there's going to be a third PPP apparently, but we say stay away from it, and we're not going to make any more videos about it because it's just, we're telling people not to get it. And there you go. Oh, and that wonderful EIDL grant. And we had a great update for you today about basically that if you made a mistake on it, maybe you can modify your mistake. So those are the 4 videos today. We appreciate your comments. We are here to answer any of your comments, questions, and we will update you as more comes available. Stay with LALATE for more.